guys, we are here for day 2 of March. Some of the mask just ripped off in my hand. March Mask Madness. This is a collab. It's 7 of us all together, including me. I will link all the ladies down below. And we are including giveaways. So this one's a little bit different how we're doing it, because we are posting videos every single day for a week. So this is day 2. You'll see it in the thumbnail. I put like a 1 in the corner for yesterday, a 2 for today, just so you guys can know which ones you've already watched, which ones you still need to watch if you do want to try to enter each day. We're not going to have a playlist because it is daily videos. So we're tagging all the ladies down below, and you can also click our hashtag to get to all our videos. But the way we're doing the giveaway is, I think it goes until March 27th. I will have all the information for the giveaway down below in the description box. I don't want to waste too much of the video time doing that, but I do want to explain this very quickly. So basically, it's March 27th. I'm going to announce the winner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bowl, and I'm going to write day 1 through day 7. So day 1, day 2, day 3, put on separate slips. I'm going to pull one out. So whatever one I pull out, so let's say I pull day 3, that would have been Wednesday. I'm going to go to Wednesday's video, see what the secret word is, copy, paste it into the comment picker, the link to that video, and put the word, and then that's how it's going to win. So it's even more random than it usually is, because it could be from any of the 7 videos. So the better chance for you to win is to watch all 7 and comment using the secret word for each video. The word will be different for every video, but you know, I know it is a lot of a commitment. That's why we're leaving it open till the 27th, so you have time. But if you can only watch videos here and there, you can use the secret word in the ones you watch, and if it's the one that's pulled, you still have a chance. So for this one, I'm going to do another questions one, but this should be the only questions one. I'm going to try to do different ones each day. Yesterday was questions that Tracey gave us from Tracey and Chloe's Beauty Unboxings and More. She gave us like tons and tons of questions, so I will definitely be using them in future Mask Mondays. Thank you so much, Tracey. But I want to do something different each day. Like I think one day it's going to be like an empty, because I have a bag of empties to show you guys. I don't know, I have some different things planned. But for this one, I thought I would do questions, but it's going to be get to know me questions. So mine are getting posted a little later than the other ladies. I'm hoping it's not like that all week. I feel like I'm just playing catch up. But I watched Lorrie's video today. On my lunch break from work, I had a later lunch break today, and her video had posted, and she did get to know me questions, and I thought that was really smart, because I have been getting new subscribers. I got some new ones yesterday, I think, already from this collab, and because you do have to be subscribed to all of us. That is one of the rules. Like I said, all the rules will be down below. But not only that, is I've been growing like fairly good, in a good rate, since the beginning of the year, because at the beginning of January, I want to say I was definitely under 700, like maybe 680s, 690s, and I'm currently, last time I looked, I was at 730 something. I gained 1 to 2 like a day, every other day, and I think it's because I've been doing different content. So it hasn't just been unboxings and hauls. I've been doing my outfits of the weeks on Saturday, self-care Sundays with Hope on Sunday. I've been doing vlogs on Fridays. You guys seem to really like that. So I figured a get to know me wouldn't be a bad idea, since I have new subscribers on here. So I kind of just jotted down what Lorrie did, and I added a few. So my name is Taylor Marie, if you guys never seen this before. And there's things here that I might have mentioned in passing in a video here and there, but there's things here you probably might not know, even if you have been watching me. Age 31. I am 31 years old. That feels weird to say. I was reading a story today at work with the kids, and it literally started with, in 1991, and the kids were like, oh my God, that was so long ago. And I looked at them and I said, that was the year I was born. Thanks for making me feel old. And I know, like, 31 is still young, trust me, I know, but it's just crazy. Like, your 20s fly. I feel like I blinked and I turned 30, you know? The next one, siblings. I have 1 sibling. I have a brother, a younger brother, although most people guess that he is older. Especially when we were younger, because my brother's 6 feet tall. He is very tall. I am short. He was blessed, because my dad is short and my mom is short, but my dad has very tall brothers. So he definitely got the tall genes from my uncles. And since he was, I don't know, 16, 17, he's always had a beard. Now that beard's even more massive. He definitely has a lumberjack look right now. But because of that, people always thought he was the older brother. We both worked at that grocery store together. So you guys all the time, I used to work at a grocery store for 8 years. And people, one, never knew we were related. There's so many people said that we look nothing alike. Some people, couldn't believe when I did tell them that he was my brother, that he was my younger brother. I think too because I didn't start driving till I was later in life. If you guys watched yesterday's video, if not, I'll try to remember to link it down below. One of the questions was like something I accomplished, and it was literally that I got my driver's license, because I didn't get my driver's license until I was 26. I'm a very anxious driver. So I think that's another reason too, because my brother used to drive me around. So that's usually an older sibling thing. We definitely don't fit the norm, that is for sure. But yes, he is my younger brother. He's going to be 29 next week. His birthday is on St. Patty's Day. And he's great. He's my mechanic also. I love having a free mechanic. Career. So this is one I added because Lorrie didn't talk about this. I am a teacher. So if you guys are new to the channel, you might not know that. But if you have been watching me for a while, I made a big announcement back in December that I was getting a new job. So I am a new teacher, and that's probably why I've been super overwhelmed, because there's a lot of things that go into it. Now I know why teachers complain that they don't get paid enough. I don't mind the pay, because it's a lot more than what I was making, but it's a lot of work for the pay. So a lot of work, but it is very rewarding. I did work in the school system for the last 3 years, so that gave me the experience now to be a teacher. So it's not like a totally new setting for me. I'm used to working at a school, but it's definitely like a whole new career path. Something I honestly never thought I was going to be doing. It's crazy how sometimes life just pushes you where you're meant to be. Where did I grow up? So I am still where I grew up. I never moved anywhere else. I want to stay close to family. That's very important to me. But if you guys don't know where I'm from, I always say the Boston area. I'm somewhere around the Boston area here in Massachusetts. I love having all 4 seasons, although I hate the cold. But I feel like Christmas would be weird if it wasn't cold. Let me know what you guys think down below and where you're from. Kids, I have no kids, unless you count cats, which me and Joe joke around. We say all the time that we have a son and daughter. I have a gray cat named Smokey, who used to appear a lot in my earlier videos. As a kitten, she was needy, and I used to film in my bedroom back in the day, and the bed is her favorite spot, and nothing has changed. We've had her, I think May will make 3 years. So she just hit 3 the other day. Her birthday was in February. And we got her when she was like 8 weeks old. So yeah. So May will be 3 years we've gotten her. We got her during the pandemic. I really needed companionship because I worked at a school. We were like the first things to close. And we were closed from like March to September. I didn't work for 6 months. Joe was working a lot as an essential worker. She came at the perfect time. And then we got Mango fairly recently. We haven't even had him a year. We got him in the very, very end of August. I mean, I'm lying. Very, very end of July. Because I remember it was perfect timing because I work at a school. Even last year, I wasn't a teacher, but I worked at a school. So I did do the summer school program. So I did have to work July. But I was off all of August. And I was like, oh, perfect timing to get a new animal because I can be home with him and watch him and make sure him and Smokey interacted okay and all that stuff, and like he can get used to his surroundings before I'm not around. So he literally cut, I literally got him like my last day of work, which was like at the very, very end of July. He has been a great addition. He makes me and Joe so happy. He is so sweet. I'm looking at him if you notice me looking. So affectionate. Him and Smokey are very different. I don't love Smokey any less, but she's one of those cats like she likes to do her own thing, and I respect that. But I do love her. But Smokey loves cuddles, and he loves being pet, and he loves attention. I mean, that could change. It could just be because he's still like a kitten. But they say that's like an orange cat thing. Mango is orange, hence the name Mango. Smokey is gray, hence the name Smokey. Joe came up with the name Smokey, actually. I was just gonna name her Gray. I was thinking like, you know, Grey's Anatomy, Gray. And then Joe was like, that's so basic. What about Smokey? And I was like, oh, I love that. And then when we got Mango, I'm the one that came up with Mango. I was like, oh, I've always wanted an orange cat named Mango. So, both of them were situations where someone we knew, the cat accidentally got pregnant. So Smokey was from Joe's cousin Tori. Her cat got out. She was like very upset about it. And then a few weeks later, the cat reappeared pregnant. So she wanted to make sure the cat went to good homes. So she offered me and Joe one of them, and we got Smokey. And with the Mango, it was my friend Cassandra. She lives in a 3 tenement home, but it's owned by a family member. So because of that, it's very like, it feels like a single family home. Like their hallways have like, they all have full access to each other's apartments. They don't lock their doors. Like they lock their front door, but not their apartment doors. You know what I mean? They go in and out. The first floor are her parents. The second floor is her. The third floor is her sister. So they all grew up in the same first floor together. And then as they got older, they each got an apartment. So she had a female cat, and her parent on the first floor had a male cat. And neither were thick, so they were trying to keep them separated, which, since they were different apartments, it wasn't that big of a deal. But the cats would literally go into the hallways and like hang out in each other's houses. And he got into the apartment, the door must have been open or something, and he got her cat pregnant. And she was like, well, again, same situation. She wanted to go to good homes. Her cat was orange. So I even said, oh my God, if you have an orange one, I want it, please. He was the only orange one. The male cat was black. All the other cats were black with orange spots. Mango is the only full orange cat. He's not a full orange breed. He's not, I forgot what the breed of an orange cat is. Is that a tabby? I don't know. Because obviously the father isn't. But he looks straight orange. Like, the only thing I'll say is he has one black whisker. That's it. It is so random. Maybe one day I'll do a short little video of it. But yeah, so that's how we got our children. And then married. No, I am not married. But the next question was, how long have you been with your significant other? But I have been with Joe. August will be 6 years. I know he's my person, so I'm not really worried about that. Would I love to have a wedding? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've always dreamed about, you know, wearing a white dress and walking down the aisle, but life's expensive. Weddings are expensive. Neither me or Joe are in a situation where we can afford that. His mom gives him a hard time sometimes, like, oh, you got to put a ring on that. And I tell Ian, I said, there's no point in an engagement ring if we can't afford a wedding. Like, it's just going to be for show, honestly. So until we can afford a wedding, it's not worth it. I have thought about maybe years down the line. Like, my main concern is I'd rather me and Joe be homeowners. I have no idea when that's going to happen, honestly. We're both working on saving and paying off debt and definitely making strides, but I don't think it's anything that's going to happen, you know. And then I don't even want to put that to the universe because you never know, but maybe, who knows? But I don't think it's anything that's going to happen, you know, within the next year or two. But I was thinking, like, maybe one day in the future I would just do like a backyard wedding. You know, I'm not someone, I don't need like a big fancy thing. Maybe just a little backyard thing. I don't know. We'll see. My favorite color is purple. I am just like very girly. So I love the color purple, but I also like pink and green and orange. I love those. I love neon colors. And that's another reason I think I love summer. I think neon colors are very in like bathing suits and cover-ups and shoes. Like, I love a bright neon green, a bright orange, a bright pink. It looks so good on tan skin. Oh, love bright neon colors. But if I especially like green, purple, and pink. Let's see. Places I've traveled. So I have been more places outside of the U.S. than I have been inside the U.S. I'm very blessed that way. If you guys watch yesterday's video, you guys know I'm first generation born here in the U.S., which means both my parents are immigrants. They both came here from Portugal, specifically the Azores Islands. So my dad's majority of his whole family is still there. My mom still has some family there, but a lot of them did come here to Massachusetts. But my dad, a lot of them are still up there, including my grandmother. My dad's mom, a lot of my dad's siblings. He only has one, literally out of, my dad has like six or seven. I forget. It's a big family. And I don't see them on a daily basis because they're all in Portugal, minus one. He has one brother here and that's it. So all that to say, I have been to Azores to visit family. It is nice going there because we don't have to pay for a hotel. The flight's kind of pricey though. So when I did go, we went for like 2 weeks because if you don't have to pay for the hotel, but the flight's expensive, you might as well get your money's worth and stay as long as you can. I've been to Canada because my dad also has family in Canada. And then my senior year of high school, I did the Europe trip. So I got to go to Italy. I got to go to England, and I got to go to France. So specifically in France, we did Paris. In England, we did London. In Paris, we did a few. We actually did Florence, and we did Rome. And I got to see. Did we do Sicily? No, we did the Vatican. We did the Vatican. I got to see the Colosseum, and I got to see the Eiffel Tower, and all those cool landmarks. It was the trip of a lifetime, and it is something I would definitely love to do again. But my next thing that I would really like to do is either a cruise or a tropical island. That's something I haven't done, and I feel like that's usually reverse. I feel like more people do all-inclusive trips. You know what I mean? To like a beach or a resort, like the Dominican Republic or Belize or Mexico, and less people travel to Europe. I think just because it's like cheaper, because like it's an all-inclusive thing, a lot of people do that too, especially like for honeymoons and stuff. But I have never done that. I have never had like a beach vacation. I've done obviously the beach like around here. Me and Joe have done the Cape for the weekend because we live like an hour from Cape Cod. We've done Newport, Rhode Island, like stuff like that. But I've never done like a beach vacation, if you know what I mean. I would love to do that next. My favorite movie is the Harry Potter series. I love Harry Potter. One day I want to give you a tour of my bookshelf. I have one whole thing at the top of my bookshelf like devoted to Harry Potter. It's actually not the books. The books are all in a crate in my mom's basement. But I have like the figurines. I actually do have the books, but not Harry Potter. It's a Fantastic Beast. But I love the whole Harry Potter series. I love comedies. I'm trying to think of what my favorite. I love like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and I feel like that's so random, but it's like the first thing that comes to mind. I love Kate Hudson. I love Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts. Like those kind of movies where they, do they, don't they? Like, does she get the guy in the end? I love those like romantic movies. I'm a hopeless romantic at heart. Like no comedies coming to mind, but I do like comedies. Like, I love Jim Carrey. I loved Liar Liar. The Mask. TV shows, I definitely think of comedies. I think of TV shows. I know Lorrie said she loved the Golden Girls. I am obsessed with the Golden Girls. I even have a Golden Girls book sleeve right here on my bookshelf. My mom got me into the Golden Girls. I also love the Gilmore Girls. I love Friends. I love Three's Company. Oh my god, I love a lot of like older TV shows. I feel like they don't make them like they used to anymore. I mean, there's definitely newer shows. I love A Million Little Things. That's something that's currently on TV right now. Sorry, guys, it cut me off. I said I didn't have enough memory on my phone. That happens all the time. I would love one day to invest in a camera and be able to film on a camera. But right now, it is not something I can condone, especially because I make $0 off YouTube. But I just wanted to, that was the last question, actually, my favorite TV show. So I'm going to go over the giveaway. I did wear the avocado mask sheet from Tony Moly. This is one of the masks you are going to win in this giveaway. So you would have to watch each video to know what I'm giving away. I'm basically going to show 1, 2, 3 items like each day, and at the end it'll be like a nice decent size skincare based giveaway. But this was one of the masks I showed yesterday. Today I'll be showing you 2 more masks. It's not going to be all masks, but the first few days are masks. It's kind of like as I get closer to day 7, it's going to get like better and better in my opinion. Of course, masks might be people's favorites, and this might be the best. So the 3 I showed you yesterday were face masks, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. So for day 2, we're going to do a lip mask and a eye mask. So this is, I woke up like this and sun's out, pouts out. These are gold. They're really cool looking. I have used them before. It says that the lip one soothes, nourishes, it's kissable, and softens the lips. The eye one soothes, nourishes, brightens, and tightens. Let's see, the avocado mask. Oh my god, this is like legit. The whole back is in like Japanese. That's pretty cool. I have really enjoyed these. I got this in like a 10-pack at TJ Maxx. I'm like finally down to my last 2. I do like the Tony Moly brand. But that is it. Like I said, I will link all the ladies down below. I'll have the hashtag. You can click the hashtag. I'll click the individual ladies. I will be posting all the information down below, the rules, So definitely go check that out. The secret word for today is going to be favorite. So since I talked about some of my favorite things, you know, my favorite color, my favorite movie, my favorite TV show, and let me know what some of your favorite things are. What's your favorite color, your favorite movie, your favorite TV show, your favorite place to travel, somewhere you haven't traveled yet that's on your bucket list. I always love to get to know you guys more. Unless I'm like last minute Nancy, which that could definitely be the case. I do plan on having different videos, and it's gonna just be questions, because the reason I joined this collab is, one, these are amazing ladies, so why not, but two, I love being more creative. I have been loving doing the vlogs and the outfits of the weeks and the self-care Sundays with Hope. It has been like brought me a new love, like from like a new zest. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, I love YouTube no matter what, but it just brought me so much like happiness, like extra. Like, I think for a little bit I was kind of like, it's like the same thing every day. I'm showing a haul, and I like to shop, but I've really enjoyed branching out and doing different things and being more creative. So I definitely have some ideas. The ladies had great ideas we're talking about in the group chat. But that is it for this video. So like I said, you have to use the word favorite. You definitely have to be subscribed to all of us. Like I said, they'll be linked down below. Has to be within, you know, contiguous United States. I don't want to get into all that. Like I said, it'll be linked down below. Go check them out. And that is it. This was day 2 of March Mask Madness. tongue twister. Not a tongue twister, but it takes a little bit to get it out. Be safe, guys.